Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Banchero out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Jones in at the 5. And for Cleveland, we've got Cunningham. Also Noah out there. And it's Gibbs in at the 1 spot. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold it an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Thompson surveying the floor. Cunningham, a screen on Green. The kick out to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Cavs. Green against Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Yeah, and what a gut-wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Green. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Cunningham on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green, the pass to Kuminga. And that one, good.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Passes it to Gibbs. That's tipped. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Thompson outside. And no good that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
On the pass to Gibbs. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, the length of Cunningham. A real advantage on both ends of the floor.
To the paint. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Thompson outside. Pass to Noah. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Kuminga sends a screen for Green. Ivy passes to Jones. To stop the drought. Rebound by the Raptors. And here's Ivey. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Now here's Green. They grab their own miss. On the basket by Jones.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Some changes for Toronto. Holmgren, he's checked in for Jones. Smith comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Sharp in for Jalen Green. There's 1:47 left to play here in the first. Ramsey passes to Torres. It's deflected. Here's Sharp. Second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Joakim Noah. This is his first free throw of the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. Marshall passes to Ramsey. Noah the screen. Inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The athleticism of Noah really allowed him to get that shot off.
Driving inside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Smith.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Outside Mullen. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Puts it up from 12. Noah, the pass to Torres. To the wing right side. And here's Marshall from the arc. And Carroll grabs the board. Raptors with the lead. To the inside. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist from Banchero.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Torres, the pass to Mullen. No good off the back of the rim. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors lead by 4 and will return shortly. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Raptors leading by 4. So for Toronto right now, they've got Jones. Smith is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Ivey. And it's Sharp in at the 2.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Raptors pick up 2. Thompson misses.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Pass to Ivy. And Cunningham with the block. Here's Gibbs. 8 points his last outing. Over Jones. And Jones sends it back.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Gibbs. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it to Mullen. Thompson outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Jalen Green's checked in for Toronto. Cade Cunningham comes in for Ivy. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes it to Cunningham. Thompson outside to the paint. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Cunningham against Smith. Smith sets the pick for Green. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
To the middle. Here's Cunningham. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game. Here's Green. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Cunningham inside. From downtown, here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And he knocks down the first one. Torres checked in for Cleveland. Good on both. Now here's Thompson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Now the pass to Torres. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Offensive rebound, Smith. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now, here's Thompson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And yes, it's good.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Green kicks to Cunningham. That shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Here's Torres. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Mullen.
Great change of direction. He showed the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Green dishes to Cunningham. Jones sets the pick for Cunningham. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Cunningham. And it's Marshall in for Thompson. And then for Toronto, Holmgren, he's checked in for Smith. And Banchero's subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. And here's Marshall bringing up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down by 12. 1:31 left in the first half. Pass to Torres. Noah the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Tries again. No good on the layup.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Snatched up. Second chance shot. And Cunningham with the layup. Cunningham's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Noah with a screen on Green. Here's Marshall. And the shot is long. Raptors leading by 14. Over in the corner, Green. Takes it inside. Right block shot and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Can't afford to let Green get a lane because he'll force the defense to compromise right there.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Ramsey's checked in. Ivy's checked in for the Raptors. And both free throws good for Green.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
they get it. That shot misses.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Raptors out in front, up by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Toronto Raptors. This is a team clicking on all cylinders. Great out of the gates, hitting the gas, not slowing down, all engines go.
Uh-oh, don't get this guy started on cars. That's all we're going to hear about the rest of the night.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Toronto Raptors.
Second chance points have made a huge difference in this one. They're attacking the offensive boards the same way Shaq devours that piece of any kind of food.
Well, the same way you devour a lettuce wrap.
That's good eating. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Toronto leading by 16. Noah is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Thompson, and it's Gibbs in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Jones kicks to Green. Jones trying to get open and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Gibbs. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Jones. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
His first shot coming late. It doesn't go for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Feeds it to Banchero. Over Thompson. Stolen by Noah. Cavaliers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Gibbs. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's stolen by Kuminga. Cunningham, left side. Now the dish to Banchero. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Bucket is good. Banchero's got the first points of the second half here for Toronto. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Pass to Gibbs. And Jones sends it back. Cunningham looking it over. Tries it from 9. That shot off.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
With the step back. Thompson in the corner. For the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 5.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Dance Team.
Some changes for Toronto. Smith checked in for Jones. Sharp comes in for Jalen Green. And Ivey subbed in for Cunningham. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Kuminga down low. Cunningham's there. Smith the pass to Banchero. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And the Raptors lead by 17.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul. Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And here are the Cavaliers now. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First team foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ivy kicks to Holmgren. That one goes in. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Mullen passes to Torres. Fires the three. Rebound by the Raptors. Kuminga's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. 1:51 left in the third quarter. And it's Sharp missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Gibbs. Outside Mullen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Noah, the pass to Gibbs. Here's Ramsey. It's stolen by Kuminga. Passes it to Ivy. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Holmgren with it, working on Noah. Holmgren dishes to Smith. And here's Ivy. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here's Gibbs, defended by Kuminga. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Fifth, the Raptors.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Mullen. Down low. Noah in the post. There's the pass to Gibbs. Now Mullen. Here's Ramsey. Pass to Torres. Outside Mullen. In the corner, it's Noah. Torres, the pass to Mullen. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night. That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Kuminga with it. Hits the close-range jumper. Kuminga's got 8.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors lead by 14. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Cavaliers trail by 14. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Jalen Green. Jones is out there with Smith. Then there's Banchero. And it's Ivy in at the point guard position.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Green. Pass to Jones. Now here's Ivy. He feeds it to Smith. The jump hook counted. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Now Thompson passes to Marshall. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Torres. Good on the three-point shot.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Green after Cleveland got the three-pointer. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And it's good. 2 points. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
The pass to Marshall. Thompson outside, over Jones, and he gets it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's Toronto with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Banchero dishes to Green. Pass to Banchero. Inside, here's Jones, and Jones slams it home. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 47.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Marshall. Green with the rebound. Toronto leading by 15. He kicks to Ivy. The Raptors rebound. Jones finds Green. Screen by Jones. Ivy passes to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Cunningham outside. Torres, the pass to Cunningham. Pass to Marshall. Cunningham outside. And another miss by Cleveland. The Raptors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. The pass to Green. Kicks it to Smith. Pass to Ivy. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. For an update on Cade Cunningham, let's go to David Aldridge. Dave, what'd you find out?
Hey, guys. Informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Fans, get loud. Great t-shirts are coming your way. If you're in the climate section, let's hear you. Make some noise.
changes for Toronto. Holmgren, he's checked in for Jones, and it's Sharp in for Banchero. And so it's Cleveland with it. 19-point game. Gibbs passes to Cunningham. Marshall with it. He's against Green. No high post. Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
Now, here's Sharp. Six to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Green, no luck. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Here's Gibbs. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots over Holmgren. Here's Ramsey. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Ramsey. Here's Marshall. Guarded by Green. And that one hits back iron. Now, here's Ivy. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in as we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.